are loud. You know, I gotta take pictures of the interior of the car because I actually have a dash cam company that wants me to sponsor their product. Said they saw my shows and think I need better cameras. Heading to Kansas City. I got a little time to talk to y'all. Happy Valentine's Day. You know, there are a lot of people out there I love. A lot. You know, I'm one of the luckiest guys in the whole universe. And I sure got I think I've got a bunch of good friends. I'm thankful for that and grateful. But I wanted to take a minute, say hello. So, MD, if you're watching, I know you're loyal, you always watch. And Jamie, if you're watching, we need to grab the city council meeting from last Tuesday. And, yeah, I've got some public comments that I'd like to save for posterity. And the main reason is when you talk to people, they go, well, have you ever gone down to city council and said that? That makes a lot of sense. You know, you got common sense. And so I want to be able to just from now on direct them to my archives, the posterity, the reruns. But this time, I need to get Christina Valdivia-Alcalá, CVA we call her, kind of like AOC, baby. CVA made some comments about having affordable housing in her neighborhood and in the city of Topeka. And I guess you got to say it this way. You got to talk to the Democrats, all right? So a Democrat, Laura Kelly, who's our governor, came up with the idea of having a rural housing project that really basically Topeka, Kansas qualified for this rural housing concept where there's certain RHID, there's certain benefits that they were giving developers to go do housing in rural areas because of emergency situation. So the governor of Topeka, the governor of Kansas, Laura Kelly, deemed that Topeka's housing and Shawnee County was in an emergency situation. And since a Democrat came up with it, the Democrats should support it. Right? Because it's your leader. And in fact, isn't she in charge of the Governors Association today? But it seems like, wait, what's that guy doing over here? It just seems like some people will never stop being Republicans and Democrats. That's what I love to rub in the nose of those staunch Democrats. It's how many Democrats Trump has working with him. Not for him, working with him. Man, I love Bobby Kennedy. I didn't know he started using heroin after his dad got shot. Or maybe it was his uncle. I don't know. But, you know, when you're assassinated, when you know, the Kennedys are a whole different breed. I think the Kennedy blind trust still gets a money based on every bottle of scotch. Hey, I used to make the Kennedys a lot of money. But I think recovery people that maybe have recovered from being a Democrat, that's what we hope for you. We hope that the change that can happen that's good for anybody, you can recover. So, I was telling a guy just a minute ago that I'm a blue dog Republican. I like this analogy. A blue dog Republican. I'm Archie Bunker, the working man, that's a Republican. And all you guys that think I'm a millionaire, well, I'm a working man today, baby. I mean, look at the comparison. And anybody that doesn't like the idea of Elon Musk sticking his nose into everything, that's pretty sad. And what Trump is saying right now, the problem is, the longer the courts delay the audit, well, the easier it is to hide stuff. And why would you ever be against, why should we spend millions of dollars to give condoms to some foreign country? Stop it. It's kind of like the city of Topeka. I'm trying to get them, see if I can start tying things like USAID and Go Topeka. They're the same things. Look at where they spend money, whether it's $2,000 or $20 million. It's scale. And Go Topeka is turned into a DEI. And just remember, retarded, it's a medical condition. I love D.L. Hughley. And sometimes laughter is the best medicine. That's what you guys got to think about. But what we're doing with the YouTube channel is we're going to be able to piece together, like we're going to do a whole report on Jetto from soup to nuts. Oh, what's that mean? Okay. The first course is soup. The last course is nuts. Tell that to Big Balls. Oh, man, that's funny. Elon Musk has a guy who handles his big balls. Big balls. Say it. If you're uncomfortable saying it, grow a set. So, the waste, fraud, and abuse that's going on in the federal government is all going to get uncovered. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing that's going on. And this could create the change necessary. So this is, as I see it, as a 65-year-old, that Republicans were more of the entrepreneurs, and That's why we wanted smaller government. Excuse me. Less regulation. We've always wanted smaller government, less regulations, so capitalism can plow through. But what's so funny with the Democrats today, those that have inherited massive amounts of money or have become such successful entrepreneurs, it's funny how they're all gravitating to those, to the Trump people. Passing a mainline printing truck as we speak. But MD and Jamie, so what I want to grab CVA's testimony about affordable housing and why she doesn't support the housing up on Rochester Road. I don't get it. And then to have her, she told me in an email, and I believe she's sincere when she was giving me guidance, because I truly think she thinks I'm retarded. And that I really don't know the system. Like, well, you should really talk to Karen Hiller because she's your council person. Well, no. I should talk to you because it's your district. And if you're just going to be against everything and hate everything, well, what we've got to do is we've got to point that out to the voters so we can replace her. So I want to hold her accountable for her word. I know that's tough for a politician. But it's like my friend Banks is like, well, how come nobody wants to do anything on the east side? Well, wait a minute. It's not so much the east side, pal. It's it all. Why would you want to come? There's no reason to come to Topeka. Topeka is not an inviting place. Unless you look at the Visit Topeka, man, and I couldn't believe, I was talking to a professional the other day about Visit Topeka, but again, it's an NGO that kind of operates under the Graded Topeka Partnership umbrella, which needs to be broken up. You need to break up the Graded Topeka Partnership because they don't need to control Go Topeka, Visit Topeka, Downtown Topeka, the Chamber. Oh, and hey, Jamie, this is a project for you. I'll get you this data. I want to take all the board of directors of the Chamber. I don't know if the Graded Topeka Partnership, excuse me, I'm sorry about that. I can feel it. I don't know if the Graded Topeka Partnership has its own board, but I want to take the board. Let's say they do. So we take the Graded Topeka Partnership Board, the Chamber of Commerce Board, Go Topeka Board, Visit Topeka Board, Downtown Topeka Board, and let's see how all the makeup of those boards. Let's see how they're cross-pollinated with everybody. Because it's probably, if you put all those boards together, if you were going to have theme music, you remember that guy playing the banjo on Deliverance? I wish I had some theme music. Actually, I wish I had a driver. I got to get back to having a driver again. That was fun. Oh, man. If you've never had a driver, it's like sitting first class. Oh, first class isn't that big a deal. But, well, then you've never sat first class. but the whole world is going to change. And what everybody doesn't understand, really everybody has equal opportunity to succeed. Just get off your ass and do it. Hey, I think I found somebody to help me run my media company here in Topeka. I just want to end up being a customer for my media company. Draw a salary. But I want to have the city council, and man, by the way, to the people that contacted me after that city council meeting, hey, thanks for tuning in. But when you see the leadership of what's going on right now in the White House, look how we are. You can just see the corruption. I've been saying it for forever. There's a deep state in Topeka. There is. And it all goes, the deep state is the chamber. I feel the chamber, the Greater Topeka Partnership, and the combination of all the NGOs and all the board members, that's the deep state. That is. That's the way I view it. You know what I love about this car? It's got these sensors forward and backward. And some guy just pulled in front of me like an idiot in a huge truck. Car automatically brakes. So I got more time to spend with you guys. Oh man. The guy that watches my videos committed to a $10,000. He said when they come to arrest me for something, he's got me covered up to 10 grand. So that's a $100,000 bond. So, yeah, what a nice day. So I'm heading to Kansas City. I'm going to pass through Edwardsville. The Bantleons, we come from Edwardsville, yes. Henry had a place out at Lake of the Forest. Henry was the railroad man. Oh man, I'm telling you something. I had a very pleasant coffee meeting this morning at PT's Coffee at Wheatfield. Go in there, it's immaculate. Go check it out. I always felt really bad for that group of the way Lou McGinnis treated him on lease renewal. Whoa, man, I don't know what the fuck that was, but that's going to leave a mark. Oh, I see what it is. That guy's flat tire. Part of that guy's flat tire. But that hit, I hate these cars. They got these plastic bumpers on the front. Fortunately, I needed to replace that front bumper anyway. Well, I got some black shoe polish back at the office. We'll give it the shoe polish treatment for a little while. I like the old car because I got this like a bumper, an added bumper on the front. But it doesn't go across the whole front. It's not like a grill. MD and Jamie, you've got your instructions, and then we'll write a couple articles. I do have a new client that wants to come online with some brand management and retail shop. He's in local grocery stores. And just an old, just like an, good guy. Hey, he's a lawyer. I had to offer him a piece of the media company, so we've got an in-house counsel. Since one of my clients think they're going to come arrest me, we might as well get an in-house counsel on board. Which brings us to the Citizens Committee. The Citizens Committee. That's going to be the game changer in this town. Because the deep state will have to evaporate. But what's nice about the Citizens Committee, it's just state law. All right, I'm going to sign off. Might restart up a little when I go through Edwardsville. So the Bantleons that watch, we got Harvey and Jill, and for sure Elise. Bianca doesn't watch this noise. She grew up with it. I will tell you, if you've stuck around this long, I've got the chili parlor for sale over in Oakland, or in Little Russia. They got good chili. All right, that's it. MD Jamie. MD Jamie. Hope you watch the show. Thanks.